Hey kids, Singlentine here. Now, recently I published a video basically saying that top 10 reasons Marvel doesn't suck. And it had two reactions. One was casual. It was, I don't like that book. I don't know why you included it on the list. Or, yeah, I like that book. But the other one really made me think and made me want to do this video. And that was the anger, and in some cases it seems like betrayal, that people felt that I had made such a video praising Marvel Comics. And I understand some of the anger. I have a lot of the anger myself. They don't let a comic series run for any length of time anymore. They've canceled great series, and comic books like Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, or whatever they're calling it now, are continuing, even though it's got low-ass sales. They seem to be hiring activists rather than writers, or writers that are activists and not storytellers. Ta-Nehisi Coates started off as looking as if he's going to write a badass Black Panther book and turned the Black Panther into a damn Mary Sue book, of all things. How do you turn the Black Panther into a Mary Sue? Not only that, but it's a Mary Sue with all that pseudo-noble dialogue that only Stan Lee could ever get away with writing. But to be fair, here's a picture of all the modern day Marvel comic book characters. Point out the one that's not a Mary Sue. Nope, not that. Nope, not that one either. Nope, that's right. All of them have been turned into the entire Marvel universe. And you could include the classic characters that are still around to put on that list. Spider-Man's become a Mary Sue of all things. Spider-Man was the one we were supposed to relate to. He was the one with the problems. If Fantastic Four got us on the hook, it was Spider-Man that helped to get us onto the boat. Now he's a billionaire who never loses. They turned Spider-Man into Donald Trump. That's not a knock on the president. This isn't that kind of video. But it is a knock on Marvel Comics for turning one of the most relatable characters, all the relatable characters, into people that we just don't recognize anymore. New readers can't trust Marvel because at this point, this is their greatest advertisement. All of the Marvel movies out there saying, hey, look at these heroes, why don't you come on in, check out the comic books, but when they do, they get the bait and switch. Oh, you saw the Iron Man movies, the Avengers, you like Iron Man? Whoops, nope, it's not Tony Stark, the character you love. It's Riri Williams. Wait a second, Bruce Banner's not Asian, why is they, that's Amadeus Cho. And I'm not saying they shouldn't have these characters, I'm just saying they shouldn't have gotten rid of the originals. At the very least, they should write these characters as if they're different people. I can name two that are being written as if they're individuals, and only one's written that way if she's in her own book. Ms. Marvel and Mosaic. Oh yeah, and Mosaic's getting canceled. And this brings it full circle to what I was talking about. Yeah, I named 10 comic books that I thought weren't all that bad, and it sparked a lot of people saying, there's no way I'm going to buy Marvel no matter what good reviews a book is getting. And that is because of the way not only have they been treating the characters, it's also the way they've been treating the readers. Axel Alonso, Marvel's editor-in-chief, told The Guardian that the reason Marvel had slow sales is because all the readers are a bunch of white guys who can't stand the thought of diversity. No matter how many times we yell and scream, we don't give a crap about that. We give a crap about good art and good writing, which, if you've noticed, a lot of Marvel comics are in short supply of these days. Because trust me, I struggled to get the top 10 reasons Marvel didn't suck. And we don't have to get too deep into Tom Brevoort saying that angry readers are engaged readers and they make the sales go up. How's that been going for you? Because last I checked, sales are going down there, Bubba. Sorry, pissing people off doesn't make them open their wallet to you. And that brings us to this fall with Marvel Legacy, which has been touted as Marvel Rebirth, where they say they're going to get back to basics, bring back the classics, and they're going to stop the political talk. Now, do you honestly think all these activist writers are going to drop their political agendas? Do we trust Marvel enough to do that? Or do we think it's just going to be back to the same stuff? That's the big question. They've pissed on our cereal too many times. Are we afraid to take a bite? I for one, of course, will be reading it for this channel alone, but I don't trust them enough to believe that they're going to drop all of that stuff. Yeah, I think there's going to be a title here or there that's going to be decent, and some of them are actually going to be good. But overall, I think Marvel's going to stick to their guns. I think they're going to cancel series at issue number 6. Because why not? It's time for a new number 1. Isn't Captain Marvel due for another reboot? It's been, what, 6 issues? 7 issues? Don't correct me on that, because if you do, you're just focusing on the wrong part of the story. Point being is, Marvel's lost our trust. And I know a lot of people out there who are just angry and are not coming back to the fold no matter what they do. I started doing independent comic book reviews because people are just tired of the house of no ideas. And that's what they've become. They've become either the house of no ideas or the house of bad ideas. It's been a long time since Stan the Man said the words, "Make mine Marvel," getting a whole generation of kids geared up for the comic books after they watched their Saturday morning cartoons. And we felt like it. It was ours. Uncle Stan was leading us like the freaking Pied Piper. But nobody's saying that anymore, and it's mainly because it's not our Marvel. It belongs to the creators. It seems like they are not doing their work to bring us in to start reading, but we should be reading so they can continue to work. And it's not the way it works, ladies and gentlemen. Of course you know that, but are you going to tell them that in the fall with their wallets when they say, "Hey, no, we're all sorry, please come back, come back"? Will you trust Marvel Legacy? And that's a great question to ask, kids. Are you going to be here in the fall for Marvel Legacy? Do you trust them to turn around? Let me know in the comments below. Also, the points I made in the video. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I full of crap? Let me know that in the comments below also. And if you like this video, you want to see more, please click like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to see more. And if you don't mind supporting, go on over to VidMe, and it's the Grove of Eglantine. Leave a tip. I won't be mad at that at all. But most important, thank you very, very much for watching.